Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to yet another video on the Buick Enclave. So if you haven't been following along, I've done quite a bit of maintenance on this, and after we ended up doing the spark plugs, there's the throttle position sensor connector, and that middle piece right there, that black button, broke off. The wife was driving down the road, it wiggled loose, and it decelerated her car. Stability track came on, check engine light came on, no throttle response, so I had to go drive an hour and a half to plug it back in, basically. But I got that new connector, so we're gonna replace that, and instead of splicing into the old harness, what we're gonna do is just depin it, and all we got to do is just take off this gray cap on it, and then remove this purple piece, which I've already done, and then you'll be able to get right to it and just swap out the old wires into the new harness right here and plug it back in, and you're ready to go. All right, so here's that wiring harness for your throttle position. I have already taken off the gray cap, and then you can see I slid that purple sleeve down, and then I ended up taking it out of this little protective sleeve as well, so I can get this down farther. So now what we need to do is inside, right in between, you're gonna see black little clips, and what we need to do is just go in between the black clip and this metal portion right here and pry it away just a little bit, and then we'll be able to slide that wire and everything through. So we're going to go ahead and start that. And you need to make sure, like what I ended up doing was taking pictures of where it goes, because the last thing you want to do is just mix up these wires. And then all I'm doing is just moving that little black tab out of the way and pushing down at the same time onto that metal clip. All right, so now you can see all the wires are out of it right here. Now we're gonna grab this new harness. All right, so I got the new wires in there, exactly where they need to go. Light brown, yellow, darker brown, then straight from the bottom goes purple, gray, then green. So now that I have those, I can go ahead and install this gray piece back onto it, and it'll just clip right in. And now what I need to do is get the purple piece So this purple piece right here will separate all the wires and then clip right in. So I should have put this back in before I started clipping everything down, but we'll make it work. So I'll just separate it like that. I'm just gonna work those wires on over. So now I need to get this dark brown over, yellow center. All right, so we got the top portion, or the bottom portion of it done. Now we need to go through and get this top portion. Looks like those wires are all aligned. And I'm gonna push this purple piece back into place. All right, so now that that piece is back in, you got your wires separated. And then I'm gonna put this protective case back over all the wires. Okay, so now that we have that protective sleeve over those, now all I'm gonna do is plug it back in to the throttle body. Hopefully we hear that good click. It's nice and tight, not coming out. Now let's start it. All right, so as you can see, that new harness is in. It's looking good. Car sounds good. All right, no hesitation in the pedal. We're gonna call this one, and it's a good success. That's my first time repinning a harness. All right, guys, thank you for watching this one. If you do have a connection on your Buick or any other car, it's not too hard to repin. That was my first time doing it, so I mean, just take some practice, takes a little bit of time, but you can do it. You don't have to splice into your old harness to make it work. So other than that, thank you guys for watching, appreciate it, and continue watching my other videos. Thank you.